Hello fam, welcome to my channel. We are going to sew this simple bubu style with a slanted shoulder, and I'm going to sew this style long. I have the same style in a short form, but the neck wasn't slanted. Yes, so I'm using 3 yards of Mikado fabric, and I have folded it into four equally. Yes, four equally. So this is it. Now we are going to place our measurement on it. I measured my back, which is 8 inches. That is 16 divided by 2, back measurement 8 inches. And then I came down, that is the neck deep 4 inches. And I'm going to measure the neck width also 4 inches. Yes, neck width 4 inches, neck deep 4 inches. Now I'm going to join the neck deep to the neck width, and because this is one shoulder slanted, I'm going to join the neck deep to the shoulder or the back measurement, which is 8 inches, so that we can get one side of the shoulder being low. Now let me measure the length of the sleeve that I want. So I measured 12 inches, yes, and I'll come down by 1 inch for shoulder slope, and I'm going to join it to both of the neck points, one to the back and then one to the neckline. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now I'm measuring my bust, that is from shoulder to bust. Now the style is going to be in a kimono form. Okay, so the line I drew is where I'll cut it from, and I'm measuring my bust. Now I use the hip measurement divided by 4, which is 12. 48 divided by 4, 12, and I didn't really focus on that, so I'm drawing it at the armhole shape, like the way we draw and we shape kimono. Do you get it? And here I measure shoulder to waist, which is 17. Okay, and I'm going to draw the line shoulder to waist 17. Okay, so pay attention now. The hip divided by 4 is 12 inches. That is what I placed, and then I came to place another 12 inches here, so in all is 24. So on that line I went down by 1.5 and went up by 1.5 to make 3 inches, and that is where I'm going to have my belt. So I'm going to shape it to meet the kimono armhole point that I made there. You see, so this is the curve you get, and then on the 1.5 inch I went in by 1 inch. So I'm measuring the measurement there, so meaning the 24 I reduced it by 1 at the 1.5 inch, making 23, and so I measured 23 from there down, and that is the line I'm drawing. Yes, so this is it, you see. Now I realized I have a lot of excess that I'm going to cut, so I decided to add extra 2 inches to it, which you will see very soon. So where the belt will be, I added 2 inch. That is what I'm doing, extra 2 inches. Yes. And I have enough for my belt. Okay, and I'm going up 1.5 inch. Okay, and then going down 1.5 inch again to draw to meet it. So I'm going to add 2 inches to, sorry, I added 1 inch to the side and not 2 inch, but with at the belt side I added 2 inch. So the 1 inch, I'm joining everything together, and so this is how I'm going to cut it. Yes, so at the end of the day we are going to get our kimono. So I did the first cutting of the first neck, which is the 4 inches, and I'm cutting the shoulder slope. I want to believe you understand what I'm doing. If you don't understand, please go back again. Now cutting the sleeve part and then shaping the kimono, and then I'm going to go through the demarcations. Okay, and the shapes that I've drawn. Okay, so this is it, and I'm going to cut it this way. Okay, and then that's going to be straight down. Do you get it? So this style, the measurement is your hip divided by 4 times 2. Do you get it? And that is going to be your fabric width that you need for front and for back. So this is it. Now I opened up and I'm going to cut one of the shoulder, yes, to get it slanted. Okay. So this one is the back measurement. That is what I used, 8 inches. But later I decided to go in more. Now what I'm going to do is I decided to go in a little, shape it a little more. Abi, you see, yes. So this is it. Okay. So later the neckline, I felt it was not down enough. So later, that was after I've made the dress. I have to go back and then reduce the neck again. So what I'm going to do with the neckline is to use bias to turn the neckline. So you place the bias at the correct side of the fabric, and I'm going to sew on it and then turn it, so like this, sew on it all through and then turn it this way and sew on it. So I'll do it for both necklines. Now you come to the sleeve side. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold it on top this way, iron very well, fold on top again, iron, and then sew on top. Do you get it? Yes, that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, then I'll come to the down part. So this, I use the whole length of the fabric. Okay, and I'm going to turn it and then iron on top and sew on top because the edges are not free ones. That is okay. Now I have a belt here that I'm going to use. The width is 2 inches or 1.5 inch, and the length is like it's like 60 inches or 50 inches. The length is 50 inches. The width, you can go for either 2 inches or 1.5. Now, so the next I'm going to do is place the fabric one down, the correct side facing each other. You see a hair. So we are going to join the shoulder first. We are going to join the shoulder of the dress. Please like and share this video, leave a comment as well. So we are going to join the shoulder. So this is it, and then I'll arrange it very well. We are going to sew the side. Do you get it? So you are going to sew it. Just as I'm doing, just follow what I'm doing. Now when we get to where we are going to attach the belt, so you will sew that side all through, and then I'm going to bring out my belt that I've made. The part that I did not close, that is the belt part that I did not close, I'm going to put the belt inside, place the part that I did not sew at the parts for the belt. I hope you see what I'm saying. Yes, this way, place it on top, and I'm going to sew to attach the belt to it. So I'll sew from the sleeve side this way, sew on top of the belt, and then come in. Yes, sew all the way down. You see, I'm going to do it like that and sew it all the way down. You see, like that. You see, I'll do the same thing for the other side, and that is it. And so after you bring it out and you see your belt, so just follow it. This is very, very simple to make, and you are done with your dress. Yes, so finally the dress is ready. It's not difficult to make at all. Yes, so this is it. And so this is the dress I made, and I'm wearing it for you to see. You see, so you can tie this in front or you can tie it at the back. So you tie it in front this way. So this is the neckline, okay? But later I decided to reduce the neckline of this dress. You see, you see, so You can also tie it at the back this way. Yes, so your belt is supposed to be very long where it will help you tie very well. So you can also decide to take it back and tie it this way, and then have your front side being straight. So all the drama will go back, you see, like this. But I prefer the drama in front this way. So this is me ready for church service. So you see, you see, yes. So this is me. Fam, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.